I'm a firm believer that nothing happens by accident. This morning, very early, as I was headed to a location to sit down and answer some inquiries that we've received by the Council for World Peace, and also to reach out and get the support we need to pull this off in time, I ran into a soldier, a veteran soldier, Army, visiting Los Angeles, career, retired, 16 or 18, I think he said, in grade, and security clearance very high, and Army Sergeant Major, I think he said. It really doesn't matter the time. And he just happened to be there, and I asked if I could have a cigarette, and he said, no, I have a whole pack. There are no mistakes and no incidents that happen by mistake throughout time. It was if he was placed there. And we talked about wars, as I've talked to many vets over the years as a government contractor and consultant, and just threw some ideas out to him about wars and do they work. And then this morning, sitting in front of Pep Boys, there's a guy sitting on a computer, and I just happened to say, walking out, hey, what do you do? And he's worked in military, and even was a federal contractor consultant for some black ops operations in different areas of the world. And I asked him what he thought of wars, and the best answer I could get out of both of those vets within an hour or two time span of speaking with them is wars make a lot of money for economies. They don't solve conflicts. They cause a lot of hate. And there's a lot of people who signed up for the military or other government duties who did it because of, the education, because of the benefits, because it was a patriotic thing to do, because family members had done it, whatever reasons I've heard. But all were universal. I can't think of one soldier that I've talked to over the years who served real hard combat or in war zones who said wars worked. And many have, at times, kind of diminished to tears as they shared stories about how they were ordered to do certain things that they thought we weren't supposed to do. But it was that or go home in a body bag. And on certain matters, after they occurred, they were also given stand-down orders, which, if you understand military stand-down orders, certainly in the U.S. and maybe in other countries, it means you don't talk about it, this never happened, and we never discuss it again. The things that we have made infantry, isn't it funny when we say infants, the people we put on the front line for the slaughter, those who have survived, have resoundingly given me a message over the years, and continually up until today, that wars aren't the answer. Of course, we were also warned that by our own presidents, making history, 49, 59, departing presidents warned us about military buildup, military inertia, secret societies. Kennedy did. We saw what happened to them. The Kennedy curse. Unfortunately, my country, land of the free and home of the brave, and bleed red, white, and blue. Many would not do the same job again if they knew now what they knew then. And if you think I'm lying to you, get honest with some vets and see if they'll open up to you and tell you the truth. Having consulted in every high level of government, domestic and foreign, on diplomatic matters, counter institution. The only reason I put my ass on the line, it's not an ego thing. It's called doing the right thing. Some people die red, white, and blue. I feel like I've died many lifetimes. Black and blue all over. For telling you the truth. I need your help to pull off this Council for World Peace, or there's going to be a lot of sheeple scratching their heads wondering why we went to World War III or Armageddon. And if you think I'm joking, let the opportunity to do a Live Aid event passes this fall and watch the doomsday monuments become more real than you could imagine. And if you think I'm joking, maybe you should Google doomsday monument. Google declassified information and other things that we've made public that haven't made me real popular at Pennsylvania Avenue or anywhere on Capitol Hill. This isn't about a popularity contest. It's about doing the right thing from infinity to infinity. And I salute all the soldiers who went and did what they were told, but also have been honest enough to tell me that keep forging forward. We need a voice for peace. And they can't be it. Because they were employees. They would lose pensions. They'd put their families on the line. And I respect those comments. I don't have children that I have to worry about what will happen to them if something happens to me. I have one departed ex-wife, and I have another ex-wife, a whole other story, who helped in a lot of regards set me on the roads I'm on today because of her family high-level intelligence and clearance and what it meant to my life. So for that I say thank you. For the other hell you put me through, you'll see your day at the end of time for sure. You and all your family members who helped carve out this moment we call the Georgia Guidestones, the Doomsday Monument, Armageddon. Pick a name, pick your nose, but get off your ass, because if you don't take a stand for peace, they stand to get rid of most of the planet when they intend to get a one world order and cut global population down to 200 to 500 million, which means approximately 10 billion plus. And those are just the ones they disclose. They don't talk about the reptilian shapeshifters, aliens from other planets, not foreign countries, mole people, cliff dwellers, or a bunch of other people who don't want to show up in the census because it doesn't represent their best interests, it doesn't represent what they're here for, and they're off-grid for most of society, so good luck, Chuck. It's time to get over and wake up, Chuck, before it's too late. What are you doing for world peace? What are you doing to make a difference in the world today? That's on you.